Alright, I think it's working. Anyways. Alright, chat. Welcome to stream. How we doing today? How we doing today, chat? Alright, we got one person who's doing blue. We got one person who's good, and we got one who's taking a big shower. Great. Alright, there we go. I've now swapped it over. Chat is now all the way over here. And I think we should just get into suggestions. Chat, start listing away. Also, Google Docs are now banned. Just so that Discord doesn't have a significant advantage. I'm not gonna ban images, but I am gonna. Saxony's already able to core all of Germany. Do you not know that there's an entire formable for that? Hold on, let me go into the game. New game. German Reich. Start the game. I can't see because there's things everywhere. Let me show you. They can already do that. Let me show you. Why is it taking so long to load? Holy crap. Alright. Set owner Saxony. Tag over to Saxony. And then there's this little button right here called German Reunification. And you know what you have to do? You have to get all those lands to core. And if I do decision, no checks, no checks, and I reunify Germany, and then I can integrate all of these territories. We got Luxembourg, we got Alsace-Lorraine, we got South Sudeten, we got Most Prussian, Silesia. Basically all the cores of the German Empire. And this is as Saxony. Saxony. And you know what you can do? You can already do that for all of the other ones. All of the other ones. German Reich only has one before. All the other ones. Bavaria. Rhineland. Westphalia. Or Hanover. Schleswig-Holstein. Prussia. Probably not those guys, though. Thuringia. Hesse. And I think that's probably it. All of them can form the German Empire. So that's completely out of the question. South American Dominion. I'll take that. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, great. So I'm gonna guess Atlantis is just gonna be a formable now. 30 counts of freakiness. Yes, they're being sentenced to Egypt. All right, chat. We got any other suggestions? Also, I will say right now, actually, I'll save that for later. I'll save what I was going to say for later. Stag. That's insane. Yes, you're late, but we haven't got through any suggestions yet. There we go. That works. All right, I think that's good. At least for now. All right, let's see. It's not the right mod. Let me find where the right mod is. There it is. All right, decisions. Deutschland. There it is. Already got something for South America. Probably not that. Um, what's it called again? Yeah, it is Dominion. America. Owned by Germany. Let's see. There we go. All right, Germany will. Right, there we go. It is not visible. Oh wait, because it has to be Germany. Not Saxony. It has to be Germany. Um, Establish South American Dominion. Any core state is owned by Germany. Yes, that works. Cool. Becomes a puppet of Germany. Argentina cannot exist just because I don't want it to. So it's Germany. Let's just annex Argentina. Boom. Argentina is now completely annexed. So now it should be visible. Oh. There we go. Now it works. South American Dominion. There we go. German Argentina. There we have it. And there's all that. Great. Okay. Well, they got a Dominion now. Yeah, that works. I'm going to annex Argentina again, and then I'm going to annex Uruguay, Brazil, Chile, Paraguay. Just going to annex everyone. Perfect. There we go. Oh, I forgot about Costa Rica. So let's see what happens now when I do that. I need to reload the decision. Not sure why I fix random seeds here. I don't think that's going to help at all. Sure, I'll just do it. And establish South American Dominion. That's a lot of states. Okay, those states do count. Good to know. Now, that's a... This is not considered South America. Huh? Why specifically just this state? Just this state is not considered part of South America. That doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense. But oh well, there you go. There's your German Argentina. It's a little bigger than expected, but there you have it. Big Argentinian puppet. Alright, on to the next one. Let's just... There we go. Egypt. So, alright. That ruling party of communism, and this is probably just a generic leader. Yeah, it just looks like a generic leader. Soviet Republic of the Nile. That is such a bad name. Oh. People's Republic of Mesopotamia. Huh. And there we have it. Big nation. Go. Oh, and even stretches into Turkey. Okay. I think this is the maximum extent of Egypt. This may be the maximum extent of Egypt. Alright, Mesopotamia. Neo-Mesopotamia. That doesn't even... Yeah, I'm not sure what ideologies that's intended for, but alright, sure. I guess that's just a rename thing. Something. Uh... I am very quiet today. I don't know why, but it's probably because I haven't streamed in, how many days have I not streamed in? 4? 4 days? Is that how long? No, 3 days. I haven't streamed in 3 days. That's probably why. It's because I haven't streamed in 3 days, and I won't be able to stream for another... I'll get to that later. Oh wait, I haven't gotten close yet. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Where's miscellaneous? I don't even remember. There it is. Boom. And I don't even remember. What's up, guys? It's your boy BMV, and today we're adding your suggestions to Hoi 4. All right, be nice to me, chat. Be nice. Have the ancient civilizations in Africa? No, why? So I got to work adding ancient civilization. That's a copy pasta. That's gonna be a copy pasta. That's probably gonna turn into a copy pasta. There we go. And now I'm gonna register that interface. Kevin Baugh, no way, he's still here. He's still here. Peak. Absolute cinema. And then I'm going to self-destruct. I'm going to decision. That's not it. It's on actions. I am so out of it. I am so out of it. That's Kurdistan. It's Global Defense Initiative. Where's the leader thing? Sorry, there's something for Canada. That's not gonna work. Wait a minute, does Egypt even have... Hold on, let me check. Does Egypt even have a communist leader? Let's check this. Does Egypt have a communist leader? Oh, come on. You have this in the game? Oh my... Okay, they do have a communist leader. Good to know. Okay, good to know, but it's a generic one. It's just a generic one. I cannot believe this. They have this. Like, why am I? They have this in the game, but they still have not added a leader. Sorry, they still have not released Egypt, despite the fact it has a cosmetic tag in the game. Hold on, I need to check if there's even a flag for it. That's event pictures. What's up, guys? Today we're recreating Second World War with our viewers. Is there actually hold on, is there even a flag for it? Is it, or is it just gonna say no results? It's definitely gonna say no results, isn't it? They haven't got that far with it. They haven't got that far with it. Alright, well I think I found it. Oops, too far. Oops. Alright, Egypt. And let's check. Is it there? No! There isn't one! Paradox, you lied to me. Cannot believe this. Cannot believe this. We've been baited. Absolutely baited by Paradox Interactive. Absolutely baited. I'm not releasing every nation. Oh. I don't know how you would even be able to release every nation, because some nations have overlapping cores. Like, for example, if I look over here in Kiva, there's 3 cores here. So who am I supposed to give it to? Because this is going to Turkmenistan. This is probably going to Kiva. This is going to Kharkov, Pakistan. Actually, this will probably go to Kiva too. This will go to Bukhara. Uzbekistan will get that, and also that. Kyrgyzstan will get that. Tajikistan will get that. I guess Afghanistan can just keep its cores. Oh, not to mention the Reich Commissariats. And all the other nations that can only be released by a focus tree or game rule, like the natives over here. Yeah, there's a lot of tags, but you could definitely release every nation. But I'm not going to do that. Yes, Redboxia and the CSA do overlap. However, Redboxia does not control Florida, and they have more than one state to deal with. I forgot they existed. Oh yeah, what was I doing with Egypt? Set country leader name. And what was I going to do about that? And let me do that. Portrait equals, and then that's going to be whatever it is. Name equals. There we go. And I don't remember where the GFX was. New leader portraits. Boom. So now that's going to happen on the game start. As long as two nations don't overlap with all of their cores, then it's fine. Like for example, Cheeseburger, Hanover, and Prussia, they all overlap in this one state. But Prussia, they can take this state, so that'll eliminate that. Westphalia, they've got two other cores right here, so that's fine. So that means Cheeseburger State will get this, because they have the least amount of cores. Whichever nation has the least amount of cores will get that state guaranteed. And from there, it'll just trickle down. Like, look, Morsnet is just going to get this, and Belgium's going to keep the rest, except for the fight commissariat. Oh, well, Luxembourg's dead. That is unfortunate. Anyways. Yeah, so Tuscany will only get this state because this is its only core. In other words, it is possible to release every single nation, but there's got to be so many requirements for that. I don't even know if it's possible to release every nation at once. I mean, there's the Soviet Civil War. You don't even need to do that to get all of them. Germany has to conquer the world and establish Reichskommissariats everywhere. And by the way, these can't be released. These Reichskommissariats, they don't get any cores. But you know what? So does Jan Mayen. They don't get any cores either. So it's gonna be a difficult run to try and get every single thing independent. Decision. No French. No Czechs. Alright, anyways, Atlantis formable. We'll just... Why not give it to Nice? Why not give it to Nice? Hmm. Hates the Czechs compilation. That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna scroll down. There we go. And it's formable time. Nature category. Where is... I think this is the category I'm looking for. Form Atlantis. Yes. Visible. Available. Oh boy, this is going to be a long list of states. Alright. Capital, scope. Let me just do that. There we go. Form Atlantis. Capital state is alright. Let me actually fix this. Where is it? No checks. Form Atlantis, alright. So that does work. Now I just gotta put a whole lot of states. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if that works. It can either be, okay, cool. That does work. Controls state. In fact, add state core and then whatever state is. I'll just set that to 1 for now. Boom. Control state 1. Actually, let's just move that up. That's going to be a custom trigger. Oops. Tooltip. And I don't remember how to spell it. Did I spell it correctly? No. I don't know how to spell Mediterranean. It's not that. Alright, now I'm going to just put this over here so I can look at all the states that I need to do. Okay, there's a lot of states I need to do. Start with 117. Actually, let's turn that on. Just to make it easier. $851. I have to paste this state thing a lot of times, though. Alright, 851, 21. Well, at least we found what 9 plus 10 is. 31, 165, 167, 168, 73, 19, 290. There we go. All coastal Mediterranean states. 448, 49. And let me guess. Oh, I thought it was going to be something else. It's 450. Let me guess. 451. Yes, it is 451. Do we get 452? Yes, we get 452. Do we get 453? No, we get 447. Unfortunate. Does this count? Yes, it counts. Alright. 907. There we go. It's a good thing we're not touching that. Alright, 677. And now for Anatolia. Would I count this? Sure, let's just count it anyway. More nations just get to form it then. We'll worry about the islands later, I think. And literally every single Greek core, which is insane. Right, 44. Why is there so many states? Two. Two. And that's the last one in continental Europe. Now it's just tiny islands. Oh boy. 182, 187. What about this right here? 164 and 183. I think that's all of them, right? Yeah, I think that's all of them. Chat, I think I got every state. There's more suggestions I need to put down real quick. There we go. Hold on, chat, one sec. Alright, I'm back now. I don't remember what I was doing, but I forgot to turn Do Not Disturb on for Discord. Cheese Nation Korean. We already have a cheeseburger nation. Let me just copy all these states. I swear there's like a thing. Little thing. Highlight states. Yes. Copying that. Will be needing. All I gotta do is just paste that in. And problem solved. Mostly solved. There we go. Alright. Gotta be joking. State thing right here. Alright, there we go. Oh, ironically, I could just keep state 1, but no, I'm not gonna do that. Add state core. I will be getting rid of this in favor of this, and I will be replacing all of these with that. Boom. Boom. That means Egypt can also form Atlantis. Those are some funky cores. Okay, wow, these are real funky cores here. Add Antarctica. What do you mean add Antarctica? You want me to just put Antarctica like right here, maybe here and down here? Hold on, I think there's a formable here. Not mean to put a J in front of that. Now it's joke. J Kerr. Arctic Empire. We already have the Arctic Empire. And getting sponsored. We got one military factory. We got sponsored for one military factory. A whole one military factory. I'm not adding the continent. There is no way I'm adding the continent. That would take a couple of hours at best. A couple of hours at best, maybe a few days. There's no way I'm adding all of Antarctica unless they steal it from like TNO or something, which I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna steal Antarctica from anywhere. And you know what that also means? That means I'm gonna have to edit this entire map. The entire map. And I do mean the entire map. I'm gonna have to change its size, dimension. This water over here, that's gonna get changed. Everything's gonna have to get changed if I want to add Antarctica as a continent. There's no way. There's no way I'm doing that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. But what I will do is finish up this current one. Atlantis. Where? Here it is. Cosmetic. There we go. There we go. All right. I don't know what else to put for it. Ah, yes, Albania. Let me form Atlantis as Albania. That makes so much sense. Well, someone's gonna make a flag for it. I don't know what the flag for it would be. Ah, perfect. Someone just turned the flag of Atlantis into a fish. Alright, Chad, I got a concept in mind, alright? I got I got a great concept in mind. I got a great design in mind, alright? There we go. We got a big fish right here, alright? What I'm gonna do is remove all the saturation, contrast 100. Boom. I'm gonna center it. And then I'm gonna do that. Now I got a big fish right here. And that's all I'm gonna do. That is all I'm gonna do for it, alright? That's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is just edit the fish to fit. There we go. Oh wait, that wouldn't work. Hold on. Official. Official. Guys, it's official. Chat, it's official. The official flag of Atlantis. And yes, it does have fish in it. Chat, can we just get a bunch of fish? Can we just get a bunch of fish in chat? Two. Alright, now where is... Here it is. Alright, let me just toss this fish in. This fish in. And lastly, this fish in. Boom, we got Atlantis formable flag. Absolutely magnificent. Now let me decision dot no checks and Atlantis. Fish. Release Albania. Now we've got Atlantis. That's a weird way to put the name for it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Well, I gotta add a whole new nation to Alright, 461. I've got to add a whole new state to this. Because I forgot it. 461. Just state. Control state. State, there we have it. Alright. Set owner Albania. And form Atlantis. There we go. This is much better now. This looks much better now. Wow, look at that. Look at this insane Atlantis gameplay. I don't think anyone's going to be able to best this. Holy crap. Albanian Atlantis. And it just controls the Mediterranean. And also prevents France from getting any kind of coastline. Okay. Yo, chat, look at my Atlantis gameplay. Visible, not as global flag. Set global flag. Atlantis formed. Boom, there we go. There we go. Transfer state. And what is the ID for it? 365. Alright, well now I can form Atlantis and take Atlanta. Beautiful. Got the name. There we go. Take Atlanta. We've taken it back. Actually, we're gonna have this as a fire only once equals yes. There we go. Cool. There we go. It's so broken. This is so ridiculously broken. We also got a fish for Atlantis. Yeah, guys, look at my vanilla Hoi 4 playthrough. We got Mesopotamia taking over a ton of territory, and then we got Atlantis. We got we moosed France. We got Slovenia. We got German Reich and German Empire. We got small Italy. We got cool Yugoslavia. Kosovo's somewhat free. French Raj, British Burma. Kazakhstan's barely free. Bulgaria controls Tokyo. What else is historically accurate? Oh yeah, Rwanda's free. German Argentina controls a lot of land. I did not want to pause the game. And Atlantis also controls Georgia, specifically for Atlanta. These guys, Chukotka is free up here. Yeah, that's about it. Very historical. The most historical gameplay anyone's historical before. Alright, there we go. Cacao Bohemia. We're going back to that focus tree that I don't want to go to. Anyways. I just thought of an idea for the flag. But I'm not going to say what it is because it would spoil it. I'm not going to say it. But it's genius. Trust me on this. It's going to be a genius idea. Chat, you gotta believe me on this. It's gonna be a genius idea. A very, very genius idea, in fact. So genius you'll never expect it. You guys will never be anticipating this. Alright, let me go and... Cacao. What should I do about this? There we go. Alright. Cacao's now free. Now, what if I complete my focus? Okay, Red Empire gains core on a ton of things. Demand control of Czech territory. Alright. And let's just do this. There we go. Uh, Poland does not control Katowice. All right, cool. Now it works. Oh, hold on. I forgot these guys existed. Flame Red Empire. Race Krakow. There we go. All right. Where's the Red Empire thing? Need to find it. In the Red Empire. Oh yeah, I forgot the leader changed. Alright, ooh, I think we'd start simple by just taking this province right here. Those territories, check territories. I think I can put this later down the line. Okay, there we go. Alright, cool. Now this has been put down later down the line, but you wouldn't be able to tell, because that's just in the game's code. Oh, the continuous focus is not in a good position. Let me fix that. Continuous focus. Do that instead. Okay, maybe not that much. Yeah, that works for now. Alright, cool. So, what are we doing again, chat? Ignore the first. I've already lost my mind before you guys even arrived. Krakow, Bohemia. Alright. 3 focuses, so I need 3 new focuses. Uh-oh. Czechs control 72. I gotta add more things. Wonderful. Man, what is this province again? 72. Let's see, will this do? Yes, it will. All right, cool. So, yep, it's just gonna do that. All right. Cacao. What I was doing. I should probably actually give this a title, shouldn't I? Title, description. You're not being sent to there. Where's events? There's nothing for events. Okay, great, wonderful. Is there anything for focuses then that would do it? Yeah, okay, sure. We just do events. And also get rid of this. That actually works. Boom. Cool. Alright. How do I get a state name again? I forget. Oh. Okay, so I checked. It is just 72. Hit name. There we go. There we go. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste it here now. Change this to that. And I don't know what the description was. There we go. Nation of something very specific requests certain lands. That'd be these lands. Okay. Territories of, and then it's going to just say a very specific territory. Who's getting what event? Okay, Poland is number 1. So that's what this is. Over this state, and the last state is that one. All right. '71 and 73. Great. Just wonderful. Absolutely incredible. All right. Well, there's that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy that. There we go. '85-'95. There we go. You need to have really good opinion with the Czechs in order for them to give it to you. Wow, congratulations. You won a war against Arizona. Good for you. Now this is going to be 4, and this is going to be 5 right here. The one above is going to be 3. So Latinland. And Sudetenland. It's going to be 4. There we go. Let's see, Sudetenland. 74, 69, and okay, that's a lot of territories. Let's see, start with 69, then we'll go with 972, and then lastly, 74. This is gonna look horrible, holy crap. It's gonna look so bad. Alright, 69, 972, and 74. There we go. Alright, cool. Okay, undo what I just did. And then toss it over here instead. 95. There we go. Alright. Alright, the AI will do this. Annex. Hold on, you guys can't see this. Everything. Annex country. Target. Transfer troops equals yes. Change tag from Czechia. Alright. Every state limit is core of Czechs. Add core of Krakow. AI will do if the IC ratio strength ratio. There we go. Oh, good luck with that. Actually, I'll make this 2. I'll make this 1. But I'm not going to guarantee it. There we go. There we go. So it's not guaranteed, it's completely random. We already have 2 Bulgarian empires. How am I supposed to make a Great Bulgarian Empire when there's already one? Oh, wait, hold on. Set cosmetic tag. There we go. And for this, I'm going to copy the whole Holy Bulgarian Empire. There we go. There we go. Dual Republic. There we go. Perfect. Actually, we're not gonna have a bypass for that. Where's the other one though? Right, there we go. 69, 972, and I don't remember what the other one was. 74. 69, 972. All right, there we go. And it was 970. Yes, it is. All right, cool. Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now, I just gotta save these. Cool, alright. Those errors should no longer be present. Great. Just great. What other GFX is there though? Because I don't want to use the same one repeatedly. Goals. What are my goals? I don't know what my goals are. Oh, there's something to do with the checks. I'll just put in that then. There we go. Let me check the German focus tree. Does it have anything to do with the Sudetenland? Sudeten. Oh, okay. That's all it does. Never mind. Not useful. Not useful. Oh well, womp womp. There was this one Czech tanks focus, which I think I'm gonna grab. This is already grabbed. Oh, not that. Did I grab it? No, I didn't. There we go. Alright, that should be good. Now if I look back at the Krakow focus tree, the icon is missing. Wonderful. What did I mess up with it? This is the one above. I guess we'll use that one then instead. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So I do need to actually do that. Where are the focuses? Man, this thing, and this thing. A lot of demands. Boom. Copy that, paste that, add a description. Which we're not going to give. We're just not giving them a description. We don't need one. Demand 72 get name. Latenland. And unification. Alright, cool. There we go. Alright. Demand very specific province. Let's just do this. I don't know what that bypassed. Oh, bypassed that focus because I... Okay. Oh, they said no. And they said it 3 times. 3 times they said no. That is wild. Okay. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. I see how it is. Okay, buddy. I see how it is. There we go. Event. Kakao mod. Boop. Kakao Bohemia. Okay, that's supposed to annex the Czechs. Not sure why it didn't. Tag Czechoslovakia. Let's try it again. What? Doesn't make any sense. Annex country. What? Hold on. What? There we go. Okay, so it was just because I had this switched with this, and for some reason that was bugging it out, but alright. Here we go. Now we have the entire Bohemian army. Yippee. The entire Bohemian army. Oh, but it is Bohemia, so I am gonna do not is core of Slovakia. I'm gonna do that. So no, we're not gonna be able to core Slovakia, alright? We're not gonna be able to get 2 million extra men. It's just Bohemia. Just Bohemia. Right? Just Bohemia, not Slovakia. Wow, Krakow gets a lot of cores, don't they? Especially when they're communist. They'll get a lot of cores then. Yeah, you're being sent there. Krakow, Bohemian, Czechoslovakia. That is a name of all time. Okay. That is a long border, to say the least. All right. What was I doing again? Oh, yes. All right. Well, there we go. Now we got a new formable. Oh, wait. Hold on. I forgot about something. Forgot about something completely. Forgot about the most insane flag you'll ever see in your life. So insane, you'll never be able to guess. You'll never be able to guess what it looks like. I know, it's insane. No one would have ever guessed this is going to be the flag. It's absolutely insane. Insane flag. Now, let's put the flag here. Boom. There we have it. And Saxony will just core a random state in China. Great. Alright, Saxony. Random state. Limit. Core of China. Boom. So just a random state, which is a core of China. Completely random state. It could be Shanxi, it could be Shanghai, it could be Macau of all places. It's like the least populated state here. Because it could also be that. Could be a lot of these, actually. For all you know, it could be this state right here. And that would suck a lot. Really not sure what would be like the worst. Okay, well, the best state would obviously be this one. It's got 53 million people. So that would easily be the best one. Densely populated rural area. Okay. There's no way I'm going to add a new state just for these corners right here. There's no way. I already know when the next DLC comes out, I'm gonna have to update this mod. More specifically, the provinces, which is this here and this here. Although I could make a new one. Alright, let's see. So we're gonna take Navajo. Boom. There's a new state. We're gonna probably make it pastoral. Yeah, we're gonna make it pastoral. Ooh, this also means that we're gonna have to edit other states. Hmm. 80, 82. Okay. Not Nevada. We're gonna have to copy these states now, since they're gonna be touched. And by a lot. Not okay. 799. 79.99 actually. Great deal. Great price. Utah is gonna lose 78.18. Arizona, they are going to lose 10.19. Oh no, sorry. 105.73. Wrong one. And 10.645. All right, cool. That should be all of those states done. And now I need to actually register that. Boom. Navajo's now here. Localization. Where's victory points? I don't have victory points. Okay, great, wonderful. Um, cool. And there we have Navajo. Now I just need to find where the victory points are. Victory points, victory points, victory points, victory points, victory. Where's victory points? There it is. Whatever it is, it's going to be that. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at their populations. Colorado, I'm going to take away like 500 something. Utah, I'm going to take away 2,000 and 500. So now we've got 3,000 here. New Mexico, I'm going to take away one. Should we take away a lot from this? I don't know. I can't calculate this. Hold on. I'm trying to take away exact values. Okay, well, that's a very significant number compared to the previous. And Arizona. I don't know how much it's going to be. Roughly the same amount, actually a little less. There we go. Let's just say like 53,000. That should be a good estimate. Uh, hmm. Hmm. So apparently they didn't have a flag until a certain date, so I'm gonna have to add it myself. The nudge tool makes me want to self-destruct half the time. Only half the time, not all the time, just half the time. Oh wait, I closed the game. Hold on, I forgot. Forgot that I closed the game. Yeah, obviously the nudge tool has no issues whatsoever. Of course. Why would it have any sort of issue? Also, I did change the stream latency, so whatever I say comes out a couple seconds later. It comes out like probably 30 seconds, I want to say. So if you post a message, it's gonna appear after like 30 seconds. That's just my estimate. I don't know how long it is, but I think it's 30 seconds. It's on normal latency. Now I need to figure out what to do with the Navajo flag. Okay. Boom. Boom. Oh, no. Boom. Come on. Boom. Boom. Do we already have that tag? I don't know. Do we have it? I don't know. Validate all states. Yep. I include this one, which has a total of 1 victory point. 1 victory point. Very big, very massive. Enormous victory point. Just slap it in the middle of all these 4 states. Save it. There is no NAV tag. That's what I'm going to change it to. Oh, wait. I should probably make sure the buildings are working before I do that. Boom, replace. There we go. And hop right into it. No issues. All right, cool. Yeah, I know there's nothing for those. Thanks, Captain Obvious. Widow Rock. Cool. Set owner, let's say like England or something. And the name does change. All right, cool. Now when I look at the US state map, there we have it. There we have it. We have a whole Navajo here. Incredible. Amazing. I don't even know where state 420 is. Which one is state 420? Oh, it's... Yeah, it is that one. Why does Azerbaijan get all the weird states? They've got state 1000, they've got state 420. And neither are actually controlled by Azerbaijan. Doesn't make sense. Okay. 42 industrial complex to 89. Where is 8? That's a lot. Oh, yeah. Atlantis can take Atlanta. Add building construction. Type equals industrial complex. Level equals build equals yes. And then I just do the exact same thing here for 89. This line here I can get rid of. And how many again? 42. And 2. I don't think this one's gonna work. This one might work. Might go a little over, but this one's way over. So I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, but it didn't pop up with any errors. Yep, no errors. All right, cool. I am not adding provinces. I'm not adding provinces. Crap, chat, I got an idea for a flag. Crap, it's tools. It's tools. Why do I do this? It's toolish. Tools. Oh yeah, wait, is there a Nov flag? I need to check that. Set owner Nov. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. We'll make this the democratic flag. But I've got another flag design in mind. Founded in 1923. Yep. So this flag would work. Great. Alright. And YouTube wants me to self-destruct. Wonderful. Boom. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is actually add the Navajo. And I don't know where to begin. Here we go. To country tags. Alright. Navajo. Wait, hold on. I've already done this before, haven't I? I've already done this before. Boom, there's Navajo, which I will do this. I will copy that. Colors. So many. There's so many, it's insane. J. Boom. Boom. I'll just do this. I've already replaced Mussolini. Hold on, chat, one sec. Alright, chat, I'm back. Where was I? Yeah, so we've already replaced Mussolini. Right here. Are you sure about that? Please do not ever ask me that question if I'm sure that Mussolini. Because I'm very much sure. Where's the Navajo? NVJ. So I'm going to change this file. Neutrality, I'm actually going to give them full neutrality. Oops. Add. I forget what I was doing entirely. Oh yeah, no, 1019. Otherwise that will not go down well. Okay, the game hasn't crashed, great. And then I think I can just localization, English, countries. Scroll all the way down. Then I'm gonna have to go to the other file that I happen to have, which has countries. But I'm gonna need to open it elsewhere. Alright, Navajo, and I should also probably do this. Change this to deaf and just get rid of that entirely. Cool. Alright. Don't give him any ideas. But I do want to create a character. And I forgot how to do that. Alright. Create country leader. Name equals description. I'm not going to give it a description. Picture. Theology. Traits. Traits is going to be a big one. Alright, well, there we go. Liberalism. Despotism. Leninism. We'll just do that because I don't remember what the others are. Actually, I do remember what the others are. There we go. Of course, they said to make it overpowered, so I will be making it overpowered. However, I need a portrait. Uh, Navajo Tribal Council, yes, and it's just case. Yep, that's 100% it. Yup. Welcome, new tribal council. Welcome to the world stage. Alright, now we're replacing that. There we go. What I should do is actually copy this into the other mod that I have, because I don't have anything there. And interface. New leader portraits. Copy, paste. Yeah, sure, that works. Alright, GFX portrait. And it's just going to be whatever it was before. That.dds. Direct draw surface, whatever that means. Navajo, there we have it. Alright, cool, no errors. Great, wonderful. Get rid of that. And then what I do is I throw this in. I'm only doing base game idea. Actually, no, you know what? I'll only be doing despotism. I don't know what to do for the other ones. But then the traits. Traits is where we get... Where do I put this? The traits where we get frisky. Traits. Where's traits? Where's traits? I need traits. I need a lot of traits. I need a lot of traits. Where are traits? All right, country leader. Turn this into O1 traits. Open the file. Oh, come on, dude. 14,000 lines is not what I'm looking for. Delete everything. Boom. There we go. Definitely not random. AI needs a lot of divisions. A lot of divisions. It wants as many as possible. Boom. Army start level 10. I said something about balance. Yeah, no, this doesn't have any balance. This doesn't have any balance at all. There we go. All right. Gonna be very powerful. Next digging. Planning speed. All of these are just gonna be turned into equals 1. Is this broken? No, definitely not. It's not broken at all. It's not broken at all. Traits. I feel like this is the most amount of files that I've had to create in localization yet. There we go. This is gonna be such a schizo nation. Alright guys, you wanna see a magic trick? It's called that vanishes and that reappears. It's magic. It's a magic trick. Leader of Finland with Portrait Africa Generic 1. Alright, Navajo is getting a new leader. Oh, we're just making him Mat Pat, are we? Yep. No, that's not what I want to do. Okay, set owner Navajo. Ooh, right. Tag over to the Navajo. There we have it. There's their flag. There's the War God's Wrath. War God's Wrath. Uh, uh, oh, okay. Well, there you go. Now you just got a thing right in the middle of the US that's ready to absolutely ravage everything. Oh, okay. Yes, that was entirely necessary. Oops, not that. I meant to do the Navajo instead. Alright, now we're just freeing Michigan. Let's see, where is the other folder I was using again? We're just gonna make the entire US independent at this point. I swear, by the end of this, the entire US is gonna be free. Oh, I just realized. Boom, there we go. There's Michigan done. At least for there. And I'm gonna also make them spawn here. 393. Wait, hold on, what did there... Oh, okay. Three nine three, yes. The error log doesn't know focus trees. I already gave one to Krakow. I'm not gonna add full-on focus trees. Ain't no way am I doing that. I will not be adding full-on focus trees. I will not be adding full-on focus trees. That would take ages. And I do mean ages. Just gonna make that normal Michigan. Copy this, paste it. Alright, go back. Not to Africa, but to the normal thing. Boom. Now we go to history, countries. And I gotta find that. Gotta find where Michigan is. Copy Michigan, paste Michigan. There we go. Probably get rid of these. And then give them like 50 of this, 33 of this, 25 of this, and I don't know what the remaining percentage is. It's too small. 25, 12, and let's just do that. I don't know if that equivalates properly. Let me check. 50 plus 25 plus 15 plus, yep, it equivalates. All right. Oh, there we go. Now it equivalates. Perfect. Form Great Lakes. I believe there's another nation which could form that. Do we have... Somebody could form the Great Lakes. I don't remember who, but someone. I think it was Illinois. I think it was Illinois. I think Illinois could do it, right? They could form... No? Okay, whatever. Hunter Brown, and they don't even have a portrait. Are they supposed to have a portrait? Supposed to have a portrait? Let me check. No? Huh? Huh? Where's Illinois? Here's Illinois. Oh. 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 Okay. What do you mean not enough to maintain smooth streaming. Come on, YouTube. Are you joking? Illinois is here. Okay, great. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah. Michigan added. That's what I need to do. Need to add Michigan. Meaning I need to scroll down again. Put that in. Just Michigan. Just straight up Michigan. Alright. Maybe it's because I was working on another mod that I thought it could happen. I'll do the general stuff. And there is a decision that I have from Great Lakes, but I need to copy it from another mod. Again. Great Lakes formable decision. There we go. But I do actually need to get the states. So I need to check that real quick. Scripted effects, not there. You don't need to see that. It's from a different mod. It's just from a different mod. Don't worry, just from a different mod. Let me see. I'm gonna just replace this. Boom. Just to make it less painful. Controls all Great Lake cores. Let me replace that. Actually, no. I could do that manually. Controls state. And it's just gonna be a bunch of states. Limit is core of, no. Add state core, and it's just gonna be the same as the thing up there. Now I need to put down all the states. Alright. Now I need to put down all the states again. I need 5, 6. It's 1. They're 92. Where's 92? Okay, that's 92. 58, 60. 261, that's Ohio. Yes. And then 6, 3, 5, 4, 1. 391. There's no 392. There is a 394 though. 5396. Yes, 6. All right. 682 and all right, cool. I think I got them all. Controls the Great Lake. It's gonna have to do that. Anyways, let me put this back over here. I look for something. All right. Why is the stream still buffering? How many lost frames are 4,000 lost? Okay, dude. Okay. Great. Great. Wonderful. There's 4,000 lost frames, which is about a minute. That's really irritating. No, 4,000 lost frames. Oh, now it's trying to catch up. No, what are you doing? Stop dropping frames and just... Oh my... I swear, can you be functional for a minute without trying to self-destruct? Holy... I'll go this far. What do you mean 0? YouTube, I want... Why? YouTube, why is there not enough to maintain smooth streaming? You imbecile. I'm gonna lose it. No, no, I don't want to watch it back in 1080. I want to watch it in 144 so that it stops being... YouTube, why are you like this? No, the flag resizing is fast enough. I'm not giving Detroit that many factories. Salt Lake City. That's not a Great Lake. In the world, I never added localization to it? What? That is actually insane. I did not even realize that the Great Lakes formable that I have in the other mod just didn't exist for localization. Chat, I'm actually adding localization to this. And now I can do that. I'll also probably copy this, paste, define it, and YouTube has caught up and stabilized. Wow, that took way too long. Holy crap, and all it was because all I did was close Hoi4 and it fixed itself. Wow. Thanks, YouTube. You're so helpful. What a great site you are to deal with on a constant basis. Hoi4 and immediately destroy all of that. Where's... Okay, well, Michigan's now been added. Great. Oh, that one. Okay. That one guest from a very long time ago. I actually remember watching that series. That was peak. That series was peak. All the way back in, like, what year was it again? I don't even remember. It was that old. I'm gonna guess like 2017 maybe. That's just my guess. I don't remember when it was released. It was a long time ago. And by long I mean quite a few years, not super long, but it was a while ago. Well, there's the error log. And how is YouTube feeling? Alright, YouTube is not dead yet. That's great. Because it probably will in a minute. That's going to be very fun to have to deal with, as usual. So that means it's going to start buffering and slowing the entire thing down, which is always something that I want in my streams. It really isn't. Hold on, chat. I'm just cropping an image. Just cropping an image. Let's see. So this image looks questionable at best, I'd say. Yeah. Alright, where is the other thing? Boom, 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 boom. Open that up. And throw a guest in it. That was certainly a series back in the day. Alright, Chad, I've also got another character to throw in. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Let me check chat. Yes. Matt Pat did go into politics. Revive Austria-Hungary and make Kanye West the leader. Okay, Kanye West leads Austria-Hungary. Game rule. That's what I'm gonna put it as. Game rule. I'm also gonna revert Yugoslavia back to Serbia if that were. Oh, as a leader for Ireland. Who's the starting? There is a starting leader for Ireland. Ireland. Here we go. Oh wait, I'm gonna self-destruct. Well, that's very convenient because I don't need to do anything about that. Cool. All right. I'm just gonna keep this here because why not? But the Irish leader's turning into that. And that should be that caught up. All right. Communist Navajo leaders Matt Pat. Now I just need to find where the Navajo thing is. There it is. And this is going to be Lenin. Leninism, whatever that is. Yes, just Leninism. Alright, cool. It's not gonna get it. It's not gonna get the other thing. I don't know where that was. Boom. Chat, I got a theory. A game theory. You gotta hear me out on this one. I got a game theory. There we go. Alright, cool. Oh, where did... Oh. I'm just dumb. Alright, cool. It's gonna be so ridiculous. The map hat of all people is the leader. Great. I have broken the colors. Who messed it up? Who messed it up? Which one of you messed the colors up? Michigan, you're responsible. I very much know you're responsible. Because you're not even a country tag over here. It's the one thing I forgot to do. Boom. Alright, now that should be fixed. Alright, cool. Now every country color should be fixed. Great. Yep, it didn't register Michigan. Because it didn't exist in the game's code. Wow. Wow. Incredible. Amazing. And the colors should be fixed. Yep, they're fixed. Cool, let's tag to the United States and see how much we can blow it up. We can blow it up quite a bit. Let's explode America. Exploding America with this one. Let's see. Yeah, chat is as dry as the desert. This desert over here. One way over here. That's how dry chat is. Now then, let's start releasing nations. Add to island, you're free. Brown's Army, you're free. California Republic, you're free. Cascadia, you're free. Cheeseburger Empire, you're free. Daddy Nation, you're free. Deseret, you're free. Job application, you're free. Okay, Montana, you're free. Navajo, you're free. New Jersey, you're free. Red Box, yeah, Red Blocks, yeah, you're free. Michigan, you're free. And that's all of them. You know, that's actually surprisingly a lot of nations. That is quite a few nations. Wow, okay. And YouTube wants to strangle me. Wonderful. Deseret, you need 1019 as a core. So we got a job application here in Wyoming, we got Cascadia, we got Montana, all of which are somehow guaranteed by the Monroe Doctrine. California. Yep. All the fun stuff. Including the Navajo Tribal Council, which I think should just go to war with everyone. 53,000 populate. You know what? I'm going to edit the modifier. I'm gonna edit the modifier, because that is not gonna make it survive very long. Boom. That'll make it survive much longer. Alright, trait. I don't see an update. They are getting a lot out of this. Back over to the Navajo. I should be getting double the political. 5 per day is ridiculous. Holy. Political effort. 4 a day. Wow, okay. That's a lot. That's going to be 3 a day for civilian difficulty. An additional double that. So 150 total, which is 5. Then when I take a focus... Yeah, I guess that's accurate. Actually, that might not be accurate. But I guess it's doing the political effort thing afterwards. So I guess it makes more sense that way. Oh yeah, and Matt. Yeah. Matt has gone back in time and taken control of the Navajo. But that's just a theory. A game. I'm so done. I'm so done. Oh wow, YouTube actually decided to wake up and not be a nuance for once. Alright, cool. Yeah, I should probably edit that file. Here's Daddy. That's not the right state. It is 69. Alright. Anyways, I do not understand anything going on in chat, and I don't... Alright, well... Republic of Michigan, they exist now. New Jersey exists. Actually, a lot of places exist now. Including the Navajo Nation, which is mildly overpowered. Not by a lot, just a small amount overpowered. No, I'm not using a different Mad Fat picture. That I already went for that one. He already has a different political picture. No, you're not getting moderator. The Navajo can get sponsored. 1 naval dockyard! That's gonna be so helpful. No, you're not getting moderator. 1 naval dockyard, no ports. This... Oh no. Oh no. No, stop begging. You're not getting moderator. I've got 1 naval dockyard. I don't know what that's gonna even do. Tag over to Poland. This... I think the civilian factories are maxed out. Actually, let me check. How many are there? There's... Okay, it caps at 20. Good to know. What do you mean not enough to maintain smooth streaming? Come on, YouTube. Yeah, it just caps at 20, so that's why you can't do 42 of them. 1 province. But hey, now Poland starts with an unholy amount of factories. What does Germany start with? Okay, they start with more factories. What about the French? What about the British? They start with the same amount. Okay. What about Italy? Okay, Poland just has a lot of factories. What about... I think the Czechs have like half that, right? Yeah, about half. All right. Now Poland just has an extra... I don't even know how many factories. They just have a lot. Look at that. They can just build more civilian factories with their existing civilian factories. Wow, they've got a lot. Give Poland the peak borders of the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Well, lucky for you, there's already a decision for that. And for that, there's going to have to be no checks for that decision. Boom. Release Poland. There you go. Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth achieved. Look at how beautiful this thing is right here. Annex DZN. That's not it. What did I do? DNZ. There we go. Now Poland. Greater Poland. There you have it. Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, despite the fact that they literally never owned these three states, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they ever owned these three Latvian states. Maybe a puppet of theirs did, but not Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth itself. But oh well. It just controls them now, I guess. No, you're not getting moderator. Stop asking. What was I gonna do? I'm becoming Joe Biden. I don't remember what I'm doing. Alright, well, communist leader's already done. Kanye West. Why is it at... Why are the frames so bad? Oh, I need to scream. Why? Why are my kilobits per second fluctuating like this? I'm gonna end the stream. Okay, I'm gonna do this last one and then I'm ending the stream because I can't take YouTube anymore. Specifically with that. Yes, this is gonna be the last request. There's no way I'm gonna continue to deal with this. It's so annoying. It's so irritating. I'm gonna make a compilation of this little series that I've done. This stream's not gonna be in it. This stream is not gonna be in it whatsoever. It just won't. Just won't. Alright, okay, we almost finished the portrait for Kanye now. Oh no. Alright, where... Okay, leaders... Where is it? Um... Here it is. All right. Now, I'm gonna try and find a thing. Oh, now it's excellent connection. Thanks, YouTube. They controlled significantly more than this, all the way to Crimea. Oh my. Ottoman Crimea. Shoot, I don't remember. Well, there you go. Ottoman Federation. There you go. Now the Ottomans are just there in Crimea. You know, I'll add that. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna Ottoman Sultanate. Alright, there we go. Now when you hover over this, it'll just say Ottoman Federation. So ridiculous. Oh yes, Kanye now leads Austria-Hungary. I need to make a game roll for that. Alright. If specific game rule. There we go. And now I need to actually do a game roll, which I haven't done all stream. Game rules. Alright, here we go. Kanye West restores Austria-Hungary. I don't know what else to name it. There we go. I don't know what else to name it. Every state limit is core of Austria Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Slovakia, or and there we go. Add core of Austria and transfer state to Austria. Alaska, Luxembourg. We already have a lot of more likely to join the Axis. Alright, bet. He'll start as the non-aligned leader and we'll just keep it. Actually, I need to look at the Austria file. Austria. And boom, they're set. Set politics. Boom. Last election, 1936. Great. Okay, they don't even have elections. Promote leader, and it's gonna be... what leader are we gonna promote? Characters, Austria. Not that guy. Uh... What? Is it because it's in Hungary? Is it Hungary who has the leaders that I'm looking for? You know, let me check the Austrian focus tree. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh my, YouTube did it again. YouTube has done it again. I need character scope. Actually, add trait. Character equals that. Ideology. I don't know what his ideology is, but I need to check that. So, characters. Where is Hungary? Where? Here's Hungary. What in the world's IA? Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that. Otto von Habsburg. Despotism. Trade, and then whatever it is. Iberian. I'm gonna lose it at YouTube for just completely destroying my time here. What do you mean you've only recorded 3 hours out of the entire stream, and you've recorded 3 hours of it? That is absurd. $3, that's it? Seriously? Big Mac video. No. What was I doing? I don't... Oh yeah, I was looking for traits. That's what I was doing. Likes Germany. There we go. Boom. I immediately heard a noise that I didn't like. Oh, what do you mean has game rule? Okay, it's not registering the game rule. Phenomenal. Just my favorite thing for it to happen. Now I gotta see what the leader thing is. Where's the set portrait? Alright, there we go. Set leader portrait. There we go. Alright. Neutrality. And I have forgotten, yet again. Another big four-gore. Oh, come on. Took me that long to realize. There we go. Now when I scroll up, it should... Yes, cool. Alright. Just making sure. Just making sure. New leader portrait. Oh yeah, I need to add that, don't I? Where is it? GFX, leaders, miscellaneous. Kanye West. You're being added to Hoi 4. Congratulations. Don't do anything stupid or you might get revoked. Come on! On daily. Okay, yeah, so it did break. Phenomenal. Just what I wanted. I totally wanted it to break, obviously. That would absolutely be what I wanted. For it to break. Yay. What is... What did I... Don't even know what I pressed, but okay. Is that all? I think that might be all. Oh, no. Sorry, I take that back. That's not all. Every own state. Or of Austria. Oh, no, actually. There's the Austria-Hungary decision. Where's the Austria-Hungary decision? Formables. Where's the formables? There we go. Austria-Hungary. Austria will activate decision. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Is core of Austria. State. Limit. Okay, no, I really messed it up. Core of Austria, transfer to Austria. And actually, we'll do this at the end. Reactivate the decision, goes through all this, and then every state. Boom. And the game doesn't like that. Of course it doesn't. You don't like it because that game rule doesn't exist. Well, guess what? Now it does. So shut up. Country leader name. Reality. Kanye West. Perfect. There we go. Now, I want to see if this actually functions. So let's reopen the game. Have YouTube not stall. If you know what stalling is, go fly it. If you don't know what stalling is, go fly a plane. Because that's exactly what YouTube's doing. It's not flying a plane, it's crashing one. Right into the ground. Hyperion, Kanye West. Alright, let's see. Kanye West. Oh. Wait, hold on, I forgot something. Change tag from Hungary. Czechoslovakia, Slovakia, and Slovenia. Because they're all going to get eradicated. There we go. Alright. Please don't crash. Planned not to crash. That's great. And it didn't load for whatever reason. Phenomenal. Why? Activate decision. Because there's no country scope. Ah. Alright. And for whatever reason, it didn't let me... Oh my... Didn't let me press any buttons that I wanted to press. If anyone ever sees an L with two eyes in the title right after week, that means it's the final week. Are you gay? No, but I'm forming Austria-Hungary. Watch me. Austria-Hungary speedrun. Boom. Look at that. Austria-Hungary restored. And Kanye West is still the leader. And he likes Germany for whatever reason. Wait, does it transfer the current leader? No, it doesn't. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Just so the illusion isn't broken. Where's Austria? Why can I never find it? Despotism. Who's the fascist leader? Okay. There we go. That'll make it so that if you do go down this front, it's going to be the same thing. Kanye West joins Austria-Hungary. Oh no. Oh, wait. Next country, target equals Hungary, France, yes. Slovenia, Czechia. Alright, this is Czechia. Slovakia. Just in case. Alright, there we go. Actually. It's a date. If it's after that date, add to faction Austria. Boom. There we have it. Austria-Hungary returns. They don't get those lands. Oh yeah, Serbia, I forgot about that. I guess this is the Austria-Hungary we're getting out of this timeline. Not any of these from Poland, though, apparently. But we are getting the Romanian stuff. Set cosmetic tag. Tag over to Yugoslavia. I think they literally just become Serbia. Let me check. Oh, there we go. That did not do anything. It is still called Yugoslavia. Okay. Set cosmetic tag Serbia. And there you go. There's all the puppets they happen to have. It's a lot of cities. Okay. Okay, at this point, I'm just looking around. I don't know what I'm doing. Liechtenstein. Alright, I think we got enough stuff. 14 things. I think is more than enough. The error log says... Okay, great. Fixes, I don't even remember if I did I think no, I did do a fix. No fixes. Other. Stream buffering. I lost my sanity. Other than that, this is not a very notable stream. Alright, anyways. Where is the thing that I need? Ah, here it is. There we go. And I toss it over here. Week 16. I'm no longer taking suggestions. Germany can South American Dominion. Or the Mediterranean Sea. Saxony will now randomly for a state China. God tier nation. Era. Aaron. There we go. Take Atlanta for free. Where's the symbol? I need to find where the symbol is. There it is. Close enough. Two added capped at 20. There we go. There we go. Unite the Great Lakes. Kanye West. Austria-Hungary. The glory game rule. I use a lot of game rules. Crimea now Ottoman. It's now officially Ottoman. And yeah, that should be good. I'm gonna copy that, upload them. I am going to lose my sanity. What the frick? I'm actually gonna lose my sanity. What do you mean validating? Is there an update or something? Are you joking? Has it updated again? Let me check the betas. Is there a new beta? No, there isn't. Then what was the point of that? I am so out of it today. What do you mean no options? What's up with you? It is actually a really good thing that I saved it. Because that would have been catastrophic. And at least I have it saved up here too. Don't know why it's taking so long. Alright, and there we have it. It's done now. I go over and check the workshop over at Steam. Chat code 24. Yup, there it is. It's there. Right there. Now let me put that in the change notes. There we go. And I think that's all for this stream. I don't know who would have watched through this and enjoyed it. Well, if you did, then consider subscribing, I guess, and turn notifications on if you want to be notified whenever I decide to drop content, which will probably be in 2 weeks, for a very specific reason, which I will be posting later. What else? Oh yeah, like the stream if you want to see more of this. It's not like it's gonna happen next week though, for certain reasons that I will not disclose yet. But I will make a post right after this stream and have it be published later. Anyways, I have a Discord down in the description if you want to chat with me or other members of the server. And with that, I am going to lose my sanity over YouTube. Half the stream, it just said no data. No data starting like an hour ago. It just said no data. Let me check. Error, no data, error, no data, error, stream is healthy, no data, stream is healthy, error, stream is healthy, error, no data, error, stream is healthy, error, warning, error, stream is healthy. I'm gonna lose my sanity if that ever happens again, because that cut out like half the stream for the past hour, inserting an ad. And that, if you ship yourself with me, I will firmly deny that, because I am not interested in that.